Hello guys, welcome back and let's continue it from my last video. If you have not watched that, you can take it the link from the description box for my previous video and take it. You can understand what exactly we were discussing in the last video. So let's continue it from there. Even if you want to watch the entire series playlist link is also there in the description box. So let's continue on this and we talk about data flow and the processing in the last video. And now just we are going to talk about IoT hardware components. So in the IoT talk about first we have to understand what are the hardware components that are associated with this. The first one is IoT devices. Could be IP based enabled devices and some of the devices that are non-IP based. So those devices are integrated with any of the IP based devices or associated like if it is a non-IP based IP enabled device, you can connect it through a Bluetooth or some other ways and make it connected with the any other IP based device. Apart from that, IoT edge devices are also exist that can be used to collect data and then those devices will send data to internet. So the first like if your device is non-IP based, so the device could be connected with any of the IoT edge devices also. So that will collect the data from devices and send it to internet. If we talk, uh, okay, and couple of other devices, if we talk about also, so in this category, some specific devices like Bluetooth or range of any communication like door locks devices, where like those does not have a particular sensor installed in that, but could be work as an associated or a supported device. Okay. If we talk about Azure IoT technology and the service solutions, mainly focus on Microsoft Azure. Here, if you talk, so these are the basically nothing else. These are the structure of categorization related to Microsoft Azure devices or solutions. So first, if we see, uh, all the solutions are governed by the Azure Security Center for IoT, and in that, the first structure is saying the software as a service or SaaS solution. Here, it's like everything is in place in the form of template, and it's ready to use, like fully managed application platform. If we talk about the IoT solutions for acceleration, that is PaaS or a platform as a service. So in that solution, you have a custom portal, you can manage those solution, you have to design the solution and you're not going to use your predefined templates and structure. It totally depends on your requirement. So in that case, the custom solution will be used, a kind of things. And if we talk about the custom solution, it could include IoT hub, IoT edge devices, and everything. So you have to decide that as per your business requirement, what type of solution you're going to take it out. I will show you how we can decide this and how we can create the sensors and how we can use the template or how to use the predefined structure, customized structure in the IoT. If we talk about the IoT device software, so for the operating systems, we have Windows 10, IoT, Ubuntu, QNX, and all those programming languages that supported is C, C++, Java, C Sharp, Python, etc. And obviously, we have a software deployment kits, SDKs, device-based or services-based. So it's basically used when you have to customize your sensors and you are going to use your sensors as per your requirement. Okay, now let's continue with the IoT hub. What exactly the IoT hubs are there? So IoT hub is nothing else, it's just a managed or a hosted cloud center location that used to enable your bi-directional communication between IoT application and your device. So when the device is collecting the data, it will send it to IoT hub. So the gateway would be the part if you have seen that, but if we talk about the implementation aspects in the Azure, so we have to configure an IoT hub that will collect the data and perform the actions or activities. If you check if you want to check the provide the list of Microsoft online devices catalog, so you can check it out from this URL. This is catalog.azure.iot-solutions.com/all devices. Once you go there, you can browse and check it out. What all are the Microsoft IoT devices available or supported catalog. And if you want to register, you have to configure an IoT device, and the registration I will show you how we can do that as a form of lab step. So the devices can be whenever you are going to register your device, it's required two things. The first one is a device ID, and the second one is authentication type. It's basically the certificate or based or asymmetric key base. Both can be configured, and as per your requirement, you can choose that. And this is the most important part that comes that you have to always ensure, and you must be aware about that. What all the communication protocols required, and that must be open through your firewall with your required systems. What exactly are the ports? The first one is MQTT. It's triple 883, and 443 port is basically used when you are using MQTT over a WebSocket. So it's required to use on all the devices that do not require to connect multiple devices, and each with its own per device credential. So, and also it's based on a TLS based communication, so would be secure as per at the time of data collection. So that port must be open on that, and AMQP as well as it's 5671. It can be used over a WebSocket under a 443. So used on the field and the cloud gateway to take the connection, like if you have multiplexing and across the devices, and as well as the 443. So you can use the 443 port as a primary port or the common port, but whenever you have a device and like your device gateway that is connecting with your cloud Azure, so in between that these 5671 or 8883, these ports required to be open. That ports basically used for communication between your device as well as your gateway. So that's just about the protocol things, and about the communication structure of Azure IoT. And let's continue, and I will show you how we can configure or connect our IoT device and IoT hub. So I will be back in the next video with the live demo or a live implementation of one of the IoT sensor, and I will create a hub, collect the data, and show you how it's connecting and how we can see the data and how we can store it. So let's keep watching this channel, and I will be back in the next video with the live demo of this. The next video link is already in the description box, so you can take it from there, as well as if you want to watch the entire Azure Beginners to Professional series, the link for the entire playlist also in there, my description box. So do subscribe my channel and keep watching, like and share it. Thank you so much.